everybody. Welcome to week 3. Are you losing track of the days and weeks? Because I am. And as you probably noticed, I've gone into lockdown, couldn't care less, not wearing any mascara today. And I've got my slippers on, so, you know, it's all just merging one into the other. But hey, it's really nice to welcome you back to the studio. So I'm going to do something today with little bits and bobs that I found around the garden. I've foraged. I thought it would be nice if it was something we could all join in with. Quite nice to bring a bit of the outdoors in and just have a little bowl of flowers on the table. We've all got one of these kind of things around in the house. This is just a breakfast bowl, nice mug. Oh, this is a little plant pot holder. Basically anything you've got that's small, because we're going small, because I haven't got any big flowers, and probably those are the sorts of things you're going to have in your garden. And also that it's watertight, because we don't want any spillages. However, if you've got it on a polished surface, always put it on a little mat, just in case. Okay. Now normally what I would use in these was what I used in the urn last week, which would be some wire, so that I can put that in and tape it in to put the flowers in to stabilise them. Because if I just started to put flowers in like this, they are very soon, well, they're all going to fall to the sides, and if I put something in like that, it's just going to fall out. So what I've come up with as a way for you to be able to have it, because I know you haven't all got this sort of thing lying around at home, is actually using some ivy vine to create a little woven something or other that actually just will fit down inside the cup or the whatever, and we can push the flowers into that, and that'll serve the purpose of a piece of chicken wire. I would advise you to put gloves on, or certainly whenever you've been touching ivy is to have a pair of gloves on, or to wash your hands afterwards. If you take one end and make a loop and sort of bind it round a bit like that, and then it holds itself in that shape, and start to do a bit more weaving, you're just making something that's going to help stabilise. So what I suggest is that you make 2 bits and then join them together so that you've got a shape like that, and then we can bring some bits across that are going to fill in some of those gaps. That's going to be plenty to give you a little bit of stability. Okay, so there's our former, our piece of chicken wire substitute in the bottom. I'm just going to put some water in here. Okay, so I'm going to have a look in here. I've got some nice little piece of choysia, a nice little flower on. Oh yes, and to stress that I've, even though these are little snippets and things from the garden, I have conditioned them all and given them a good couple of hours to have a drink. So just like you would do with any other flower, best not to pick them and put them straight in, especially if you've been wandering around for a while with them in a little hot hand. Always strip the leaves off that are down below, give them a nice cut on an angle, and put them in cold water, somewhere cool, for an hour or 2. I've also got a little vase full of all sorts of snippets of foliage, some euphorbia. Let me just give you a tip about euphorbia. When you cut it, it oozes like a white sap. Now that sap is a real irritant to the skin. It's okay if you just touch the top, but if you touch that sap, it can give you a nasty rash. So then I cut them all and put them in water, and it's a bit like the daffodils. It oozes a bit for a while, but then it seals itself over. So that bit that I've just cut off, there's the one I've just cut with the sap, and that was the bottom before I cut it. So it's sealed over nicely. But again, if you're in any doubt at all, wear some gloves while you're arranging them, and do be careful. But they are lovely because they've got such a nice vibrant limey green, beautiful fresh colours at this time of year. We start by adding foliage in all the way round. It won't stay exactly where you want it to, but you're working with something organic. You're working with, you know, natural materials. They don't always do what you want them to do the first time. And also, if you're going to make it to sit in the middle of the table, you're going to have to keep turning, because obviously you want everybody sitting around the table to have something nice to look at from every angle. We've got a pretty even shape. A little bit of height in the middle. Gorgeous snake's head fritillaries because of the markings on the actual petals. It's like snake skin. They're just fabulous. Do you know, I really like this idea of the ivy. It's actually almost easier than pushing things in with the chicken wire. Don't worry that you need to distribute everything evenly around. I quite like to block things together. I've got some gorgeous little forget-me-nots. They are so sweet but so delicate. If you find that by the morning they've drooped, take them out of your arrangement, cut the bottoms, and then get a little cup and put just boiled water, about ½ an inch in the bottom, and then carefully, mind your fingers, put the stems in so water come up to there. Count to about 30-40 seconds, and then put them into some cold water. That's called searing the bottoms, and what it does, it actually damages the cellular structure of the stems and encourages the flower to take up more water, and that should get back up to the top and make them stand up. Once they've recovered, you can then put them back in your arrangement. Make sure you take all the leaves off below the water level, because otherwise your water will go gunky. It's amazing actually how much you can get into one of these little mugs, cups. You could even do a little teeny weeny mini one into an egg cup or something. I managed to find some little bits of lilac. Oh gosh, that really is the smell of spring. I don't know if that's going to be a bit heavy, but I love the way it picks up in the colour of the fritillary. We'll try it. Yeah, it's rather lovely. It sort of balances up with that there, and then the bright green euphorbia on that side. I've got some beautiful blossom. Look at that. Take most of the leaves off because they will just go wilting, and really we want to see the fabulous blossom. I've got this dear little cowslip. Beautiful. I've even picked some daisies if you're making a little thing in an egg cup. There. Who'd have thought you could get that much into a little mug? Lovely fresh colours and smells of spring. But I think that would look super in the middle of the table for when you sit down for your meal. I am actually going to make another one in a different styling, but so we'll put that up on the end of the video. If you've got anything that you'd really like me to show you how to make, do let me know via email, which is sue@gardengaterugby.co.uk, or you can contact me on Facebook or Instagram. That's Gardengate Rugby, that's how you find me. Or you can always give me a ring, 079 337 369 88. So thanks for watching. It's lovely to see you all, and stay safe, stay at home, enjoy this sunshine, and see you next week. Bye bye.